If you're a practice owner thinking, I just need more clients, hold up. That might not be your case at all. Your real problem isn't getting more clients. All right. So it's actually getting more out of the clients you already have. Let me break this down for you. We run a growing practice, therapy practice, and bookings were up and down. Revenue at one point was plateaued and our growth was just stalled. And our first instinct was we need marketing. So instead of actually throwing money into ads, hiring more clinicians, and just trying to get more clients, we realized something that was actually game changing. More clients are not the solution if you're not maximizing the value of the clients you already have. So in this video, I'm going to break down how we focus on client retention, all right, and lifetime value to create sustainable growth without burning out or scaling chaotically. Let's get into this. Now, where I got this concept from and what helped us to implement was Alex and Layla Hermosi. Who are they? Well, they're a married couple and they're also known as the $100 million couple. Why? Because they have scaled many businesses up and they are getting equity in these businesses and so forth. So they're prominent figures in the business world. And if you heard them, and particularly known just for scaling companies, they work with them doing 5 million plus up. And listening to Alex, he was breaking down one thing and he mentioned lifetime value, LTV, also known as the lifetime gross profit. Now, lifetime value in the sense of your clients is how long they work with you. How long on average are you keeping clients within your practice on your caseload in your business? Whatever that number is, you multiply it by your session rate, right? But how does that help you in your behavioral health and therapy practice? How does it help us do this? Really, it was client retention, focusing on keeping clients rather than getting more. How can you do this and provide more value to the clients you already have? Now, your lifetime value per client is the single most important number that most therapists never think about. Because when a client stays for 3 sessions versus 15 sessions, that's the difference between survival and thriving. Now, we stopped asking, how do we get more clients? And actually started asking these questions here. Like, why are clients leaving? How can we improve outcomes and engagement? And what systems need to be in place to retain longer, right? So ask yourself, how long do your clients typically stay with you? Note it down from your caseload, everyone you have. Do they even show up consistently? What's that rate look like? We use an EHR system that tells us these numbers. Are you even tracking the outcomes your clients are getting, which is probably the most important when it comes to mental health space and behavioral health space as a provider, right? Now, we have 79, 80% show up rate when it comes to our sessions. When we fall below this, we know something's wrong. And this is just with the systems we put in place. Now, what did we implement to move this needle forward? One was intentional onboarding, which helped with clear expectations and set those clear expectations from day one. All right. Welcome emails with the intake documents also helped us with this. Whoever does that first touch point with the clients as they're onboarding needs to set the expectation and remove any confusion. They need to know what your process is here, what they can expect from day one, filling out paperwork, come to see you, how you do the intake, and get comfortable with that process. Eliminate any confusion, right? So it needs to be very intentional when you're onboarding them, and they need to have clear expectations of what to expect on that day one of meeting with you, right? So after they do meet with you, what they need a structured treatment plan. Yes, you do create treatment plans, and that's what you've been trained to do. You're great at doing it. However, there's some minor tweaks that may help you, right? The clients need to see the road ahead. They need a visual map as a treatment plan. Oftentimes I hear, when do you feel like coming to your session? It really should. You're the professional, you are the expert to them, and they need clear milestones, which meant better follow through for you. So we created custom growth plans for clients to reach their desired outcomes. Yes, everyone's different. Each client has their own needs and intensity, right? But as a professional, you help a certain amount of people achieve X. And if you are going here and you're tracking the outcomes, you should know on average it takes you 3 sessions to help someone with anxiety. It takes you 3 months before they feel like they are doing better and actually getting the outcomes, right? So wherever that outcome is for you or wherever your expertise lie, you should go back, reflect, write down how long it takes you to get outcomes, and that should be a standard treatment plan for you. Now, if they get better sooner than that, that's fine. Then you can end sessions sooner, but you need to have a baseline minimum on for when you get results, because growth is probably the biggest thing. You want to give them tools to go and use. You don't want to make them dependent on you and feel like they can come, just when they feel like it. Now you don't have any consistency on your end and they're not getting better. We're here to help people and serve first, right? People over profit. Third thing we did was consistent communication. We automated follow-ups for any missed sessions, and we do text reminders. So in the beginning, they're going to get a 48-hour reminder and a 24-hour reminder via text, email, and text. There's great tools out there that does this for you, but this heavily reduces the cancellation rates. Like this right here, very low. Our no-show, extremely low. And then clinician canceled, those happen. But this is definitely a better outcome with clear communication to the team. People forget things. Reminders help. They have so much going on top of their stress. Send those reminders. They want to come see you. Now, outcome reviews. We talked about this above, but maybe every 4 to 6 weeks, you should be reviewing the goals. Help them see the progress and reinforce the commitment. You want them to commit to themselves as well, not just come see you, right? They make that commitment to you. You already know how to help them. Let's give them a map, a clear sense of direction. And I've irritated some people and ruffled some feathers when it came to talking about creating growth plans and a standard map and timeline when working with clients. And those who didn't implement are in the same cycle they were before and not achieving the goals that they had set for themselves. And those who did implement have greater clients who are more satisfied with the service, sending them referrals, and also just doing better. And now they have more consistency in their caseload, schedule, and in the practice. Now, this isn't all talk. So it's actually what took us from 46K a month to 111K revenue this month, just in this month. See, this is 2024 last year, 46, and now almost 112, which is actually a record. And we're growing continuously and starting to see big improvements just from implementing this. So it is possible. And men lie, women lie, but the numbers just don't lie. All right. Now, this led to consistent clients as well, right? With the show up rate that we had, the sessions that we had, they were consistent. They were willing to do the work. They believed that it could help them, the service could help them. You have those who may not stick with you, and that's fine. You're going to find your ideal clients who you can provide the most value to. I think that's just a major point. Now, we realize that we dealt with hundreds of clients, and there's 2 levers you can actually pull in your practice to help you. Lever 1 is get more clients. Lever 2 is increase the value of the clients. Now, we force ourselves to focus on more growth, and it almost tripled our business, nearly did 3x our business. So we didn't need to spend money on marketing. We didn't need to force clients to stay longer just to make money. It's not the point. We created deeper client relationships, right? And we stopped spinning our wheels with high churn and turnover when it came to our clients. Client retention isn't about forcing people to stay longer. It's about creating enough value and clarity that they want to continue to work with you. Because if they can see the value and clarity in working with you, they can see the value on the improvement that they can help have in their life, right? It's about continuous incremental improvement, and you'll be able to retain more clients this way. Help our clients assess this very thing in their practice. If you want to grow smarter and not harder, take this, run, and reach your 100K per month revenue. You can do it. If this helped you and shifted your thinking a bit, make sure to share this with another therapist or practitioner you know who is working hard to stay afloat, and you want to provide value to them, because you don't need more clients. You just need to go deeper with the ones you already have. All right. I'll see you next one.